Heracross. It can lift 500 times its own weight, gains a lot of power, and after it's done Mega Evolving, its muscles happen to be sore. Kangaskhan happens to worry over the safety of its child. Daily shatters its jaw and is unable to eat. Absol exudes a dangerous aura that makes people faint. Sharpedo is just in pain, mind-numbing, all-encompassing pain. Pokemon Company, what in the ever-loving Mega Evolution? It was discovered in 2013, over 10 years ago when it debuted in Pokemon X and Y in the Kalos region. After it was released, it grew wide appreciation from fans and professional players alike, and it never appeared again. Never again. The generation it was in, that was it. That's all the Mega Evolution you got. The Pokemon Company peaked with Mega Evolution, where specific Pokemon gain a new form, and sometimes new types, as they released a hidden energy within them for the duration of a battle. But the Pokemon Company never really elaborated on, what it is, how it came to be. The one thing that takes how Mega Evolution works and ties more and desperation is Aura. Aura, as we all know, is said to be a mystical energy that all living beings possess or exude. I think that's the energy that Mega Evolution taps into. The biggest piece of evidence for this specific theory is Lucario. While it was also said to be the first Pokemon to Mega Evolve, its Mega form has aura stripes on its body, showing where its hidden energy merged with it. I further argue this point by directing your attention to Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, specifically the Delta episode. In that episode, there's an asteroid that'll hit the planet, and the plan is to send a rocket up with infinite energy to send the rock away. This infinite energy is the Mega Evolution energy the Pokemon use, that was artificially created. Now, not all aura is equal. I think that aura, as a form of energy, is able to be different, forms. If you have electrical, thermal, potential, kinetic energy, why can't aura be the same? I'm not saying there's thermal aura or anything. Perhaps there's, fighting aura, and there's, say, rest aura. Or at least, fighting and not fighting. We'll put it that way, for the sake of this theory. Fighting aura is the hidden energy of Pokemon. In Pokemon battle, they're trying to exhaust their opponent's aura, another word for hit points. Because when Pokemon faint, well, we all know they're not dead, they're just unconscious briefly. You can still use HMs, heck, you can fly on a fainted Pokemon. Anyways, when a Pokemon Mega Evolves in battle, its Mega Stone takes that aura, as well as the aura of the trainer with their Keystone, to Mega Evolve. And this is when the stone blocks other attempts at other Pokemon Mega Evolving on the same team. The Mega Stone is stuck in this powered up state, unable to stop taking the Keystone energy until the battle is over. Even when a Pokemon faints, it still has its fighting aura, so the Mega Stone won't power down, not until the battle is over, and the trainer finally goes back to a resting aura, and all stones are reset. A point to mention on the subject of battle aura is Mewtwo from the movie Genesect and the Legend Awakening. Mewtwo Mega Evolves on its own multiple times in the movie, and I think it's able to accomplish this based on what it is. As per the Pokedex, it has the strongest heart of any Pokemon, built specifically for battling. Basically, its aura is so powerful it can give energy to the Mega Stone at will. It still needs to go into a battle mode, if you will, but with its biology set as it is, it can easily go from battle to not at the flip of a switch, as it does in the movie. Now, Mega Stones gained this property 3,000 years ago during the Kalos War. The ultimate weapon used the life force of thousands of Pokemon. It used up their aura, but when it was used, it imbued various stones, potentially evolution stones, with aura energy to transform into Mega Stone. Thus, it allows certain Pokemon to break into an additional form. Currently, there are 3 methods to Mega Evolving. Of course, I mentioned the first way, the basic way discovered at the Tower of Mastery all those years ago, when Lucario and his trainer unlocked the power of Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution takes incredible trust. It's a straightforward process. You get high friendship level, as per the lore of the game. It's definitely not a mechanic that's focused on the game. You press the stone, and it activates your Pokemon stone, and they Mega Evolve. The second method is Primal Reversion, specific to Groudon and Kyogre. Definitely no one else has ever gone Primal. This one is based off the aura of the ground, or water. Ultimately, the Earth / the planet that the Pokemon universe is on. Groudon and Kyogre's forms are held at bay with the red and blue orbs, respectively. The red and blue orbs are capacitators of sorts that allow Kyogre and Groudon to harness the stored energy of the planet, while the trainer's Keystone acts as a restraint, so Kyogre and Groudon don't go crazy with the orbs. And because it uses a totally different nature energy source, and because the Keystone is restraining rather than aiding, both Groudon and Kyogre can Primal Revert in the same battle. Additionally, you can still Mega Evolve one Pokemon. Now, back to Rayquaza. It's a special case, with the stone originating in a special way. Rayquaza's stone came from space, which I think means it wasn't directly irradiated by the ultimate weapon. I'm not discounting it, it's a possibility. What I think happened is that it's a meteor from another dimension. As shown in the Delta episode, the plan is to use a rocket with infinite energy, the same energy used by the Ultimate Weapon, to redirect the meteor elsewhere. As you all know, this didn't happen, Rayquaza Mega Evolved instead, and everything was perfectly fine. But I think the meteor was sent here, well, asteroid, from another dimension that Zinnia failed. An asteroid from another dimension was sent through a wormhole after it was hit by a rocket that had infinite energy, and Rayquaza's stone is a shard of that meteorite that perhaps was sent through a different reality while it was going through that wormhole that was created by the infinite energy rocket. Thus, it was imbued with the errant infinite energy, and therefore a Megastone not near Kalos that allows Mega Evolution was found in the Hoenn region. Now, I hear you ask, Rayquaza was able to Mega Evolve without a Megastone. And I think the key to that is the Dragonid people. The Dragonid people provided sufficient aura energy to stand in for a Megastone, and then Dragon Ascent is the activating keystone. A bit backwards, yeah, but I think that's how it works. In modern times, with so few Dragonid people, Rayquaza needs a Megastone to replace the aura energy it could tap into from the Dragonid people, and that's how Rayquaza is able to Mega Evolve, and why it rivals whether it was the first one or whether it was Lucario. And that's how Mega Evolution works. That is just my game theory. I've not read up on the manga. I'm still working my way through it one book at a time. So if there's anything in the manga that I missed, feel free to comment. Anything I missed in the games, feel free to comment. I am more than happy to, talk about it. I'm not an expert. I just thought it was a fun thought experiment. Thank you for watching.